Hey everybody, this is Mike B coming back. I've got a brand new set here, as you can see. Very happy with it. Donated by some very generous viewers. And I thought for a new set, it's time that I have a new show. So welcome to this first episode of What the Flix. So this show is going to be exclusively about Netflix shows. They're just going to be short little shows because I'm tired of editing really goddamn long shows, and yeah, I can't do it. So today I'm going to be talking about Foodboy, the adventures of Foodboy, okay? Now, I was a little drunk, Netflix was there, I was half asleep, and I decided I'm hungry, I'm going to watch Foodboy. Okay, so I'm going to level with you here. This show is about a boy who makes food from his hands, okay? He shoots food from his hands, and someone decided that's an excellent show. Some person decided this was going to be the best show he could make with his budget. And he pitched it, and it got made, and I watched it. Really, it's a chain of terrible mistakes that I am sharing with you. This is a cautionary tale. Oh my god, what the hell did I just watch, man? So basically it starts off with a kid in high school. His name's Ezra, and he wants to make his mark on the world. And about what seems like half an hour into the movie, we've got like half an hour of plot that doesn't matter about him becoming class vice president. Eventually, we get the title drop, and he actually gets the ability to shoot food from his hands. And by shoot food from his hands, I mean they hook up food tubes to his wrists, and then he shoots mustard and bologna and salami and meat and bread at everyone. Eventually, he comes to this kind of conflict thing where he's like, his grandma's like, if you don't use your powers for good by the 59th day, then you lose them. Yeah, 59. I don't know where that came from. It was incredibly arbitrary. I don't even know what the fuck. I don't know. So eventually, his good deed is to... So there's a food fight in the cafeteria, and someone gets hit with a piece of food and has a sore head, like a goosebump. Ezra's good deed is to put frozen peas into a bag and put that on the guy's head, and that's his good deed. That's it. He doesn't feed a homeless person. He doesn't like solve world hunger. It's the most minor goddamn good deed ever. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I was like, this cannot be it. This cannot be the good deed. No, it's the good deed. And I was just like, oh my douchebags. Oh yeah, and there's an incredibly hot chick that's constantly trying to bang him. And he's like, oh, I don't even know who she is. I don't care. And she's throwing herself at him, and she's fucking amazing, okay? She's like incredibly hot and smart and fit and all this great stuff. And he's like, oh, I don't really know, I guess we're just friends. And then eventually at the end, after throwing herself at him like 1,000 times, he figures out, he's like, oh wow, Shelby, that incredibly hot woman who's constantly throwing herself at me, likes me. And I'm just like, seriously, are you a guy? Do you have hormones? Do you have a dick? And if you do, then why are you not using it? It's just like, Okay, what the hell did I just watch? Oh my god, it's about a kid who shoots food from his hands and doesn't know how to get laid. Okay, to make this clear, this film had a budget of like $50, because all the effects are just tubes and then the worst ultra keying, green screening, it's terrible. Another thing that pissed me off about this movie is the fact that no one fucking sees this guy shoot food from his hands and believes it. Like he literally fills an entire public restroom with food. We're talking like thousands of slices of bread, salami, mustard, everywhere. And the teacher that catches him is like, "You're such a prankster, you're getting detention." And I'm just like, oh my God, are you fucking stupid? Seriously, the government should have shown up and locked his ass in a fucking paddy wagon. You know, if this was the X-Files, that's what would have happened. That kid would have been locked in a bunker for the next 1,000 years where they experimented on his powers or destabilized the world food market or something crazy. And the other thing, he's constantly making food with his hands. He's touching, he's cleaning his hands with sanitizer, and then he's touching and making food. I feel like in the script at some point they were like, wow, this is kind of gross. This guy's constantly touching food. Like, he's like running around touching public spaces, the ground, dirt, and all this stuff. And then he's like, here's a sandwich, here's some berries. There were, at some point in the script writing process, they're like, wow, this is really disgusting. I didn't realize how disgusting this looks. We're going to have to reshoot and show him wiping his hands with alcohol rinse at all times because it's fucking gross. I just don't really think I want to be eating this guy's hand food. No, I don't want to eat your berries, man. I don't want to eat your hand snacks. Throughout the movie, Ezra's told not to show off his fucking powers. And then what does he fucking do? Like 2 minutes later, he's like, I'm going to enter the talent contest. I'm going to show off my power to the entire school. And I'm just like, are you fucking mental, dude? Like, his grandma, who's like his mentor, is like, don't show off your powers. And then he's like, I'm going to show it off to everyone. I'm going to make a fool of myself and magically make these powers, and everyone in the school is an idiot, so no one notices that he's like making food out of his hands. I'm just like, oh my God. Oh, okay, my conclusion for this movie. Oh my Jesus, I'm worn out. Shelby's fucking hot. Ezra's a moron. And I like the fact that it had food in it because I was hungry and hungover at the time. And that's why I chose it. I would rate this movie a 4 out of 10. And that's only if you're very hungry and you have to live vicariously through this man's ability to make salami. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Like, share, subscribe. What the Flix, new show. More coming soon. I'm out.